Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy, HeyLilJoey, or Lil Joey, and I'm back with another interview. Today, we're going to be interviewing Thomas the Spartan, who is a fighter on Breakout. He lost his last fight, but many say it was a robbery, and he has a new fight, going to be co-main event on Breakout 003 against Ant Mills. We're going to talk to him today, see how things are going, how's training going, and how content creation is going. So. I want to welcome you, and I want to thank you for coming on and talking about this. You know, you got a big fight ahead of you, and a lot of people are really excited that you got this opportunity. And I want to say congratulations for that.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, the last fight, I think a lot of people, thought you won that fight, and I think it's very deserving that you got this fight against Ant for sure. So how's training been going, for this fight? Because I know you posted a little bit of footage.
No, it's been going good. I've been improving on a lot of stuff that I needed in my last fight, which was cardio. I feel like cardio was a big part in that because after 3 rounds, I was pretty gassed. Obviously, not as gassed as him, and I obviously didn't throw a lot, as you saw, and then
Yeah.
my defense also needed some work. So I've just been sharpening all that, sparring, and yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no, watching some of the bag footage that you just put out, the shots are looking sharp, everything's looking dope. So, I'm excited for this. Um, I guess how did this come about? Like, did Breakout officially just go to you and be like, "Hey, we want to put you in the winners bracket," or how did that kind of come about?
Yeah. So when AJ pulled out, they like right after they got me in a Discord call or just a call, I guess, and then they're like, "Would you be interested in fighting Ant?" And with no hesitation, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take that fight, 100%."
That's
So
awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge challenge, obviously. Do you see what is the biggest challenge that Ant brings that you think you need to worry about most?
they're okay. So obviously his defense is on point, and offense, he throws flurries. He likes to like he would throw flurries, and then I would come back, and he'd instantly get out of there. So why I just gotta work on is keeping up with him. I could brawl it out, but I'm not a brawler. I like to play technical and I like to be skillful. So I just have to keep up with him in the ring when it comes to technique and skill. And I can't get overwhelmed by his shots that he throws at me.
Yeah.
And obviously experience is also part of it because he's had a lot of fights.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of fights. That's one of the things I was looking at. It's like while you may be the underdog, I think a lot of people got your back in this fight, and of course I do too. I think I really want you to win this fight. I think it'd be really good for not only you but for the entire scene. Obviously, he's one of the best boxers in this scene right now, so you can't really deny that either. But I wanted to shift from boxing a little bit and just talk about you as a content creator. You have put out you I think you have three different channels, right?
Yeah, yeah. I have the boxing one. I have the stuff I post about more like Marvel movies and shows and stuff like that. And then the third one is my gaming channel. I don't really post on that as much because I've been busy a ton.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, dude, that's dope. And I think, DDK put out a video today talking about how some people aren't, actual content creators. And I think you embody that perfectly. So, and I think you're getting, recognition for that, at least from what I've seen. So, what drives you to make your content and kind of be able to put out consistently like that?
well, it helps when you make content that you like. You're not like you have to be in it to like now like if you're only posting videos like to get views and to get all that stuff, it's not as like much fun as if you just like post stuff that you like I love Marvel, I love DC, I love movies and shows. I also, as you can tell, love boxing, so posting all that stuff I really like, it does help a lot. And obviously like I have a destination of where I want to be, and I use that motivation, and I also have people I look up to as well when it comes to that. But no, man, that's basically it.
Yeah, that's good. That's dope. I think a lot of people, kind of forget that. I think a lot of people are chasing the views more than what makes them happy to make this kind of content. And that, I think, for me personally, I it took me a while to kind of be like, oh, I'm actually semi okay at doing this stuff with the boxing, talking about boxing and stuff, and I know about it. So it's like I think a lot of people try and pick what's trendy instead of what they might be good at. So, I think props to you for doing that. And I've watched a lot of the Marvel videos and stuff like that. So it's dope, but I love it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you,
man.
bro.
Yeah, dude. I that's it's something that I don't see a lot of people talk that are in the boxing scene is that, commentary about, Marvel, DC, any of those kind of shows or just movies. So I think it's a cool little new thing to bring into the scene. So I think it's unique and I think that really makes you stand out from a lot of the other creators.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, man. And like you said, DK or DDK, what we was talking about before. We need more people in the scene and also fighting who are like or DDK because, I mean, who consistently posts content like in the scene, you know? Obviously, when you have a fight, it's kind of harder to post content as much as you'd like to, but there are some people who just fight. Like he said this in his video, they fight to get clout instead of getting clout and then fighting. And I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, man.
No, we need more people like DDK in the scene.
Yeah, no, I hope I don't, obviously I don't know what's going on with Breakout, which other fights are going to be on, but I hope he gets a fight. Um, and yeah, I mean, like, you, Todd Takai, and so there's quite a few others that consistently post, but there's a lot of people that don't consistently post, and obviously for small creators it's hard, but I think it's dope that we have somebody like you where that are setting the example for others that this is what you need to be doing. If you really want this dream, you got to grind for it.
No, thank you, bro. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And I wanted to ask, so, we talked about possibly doing an interview, earlier on and things kind of got in the way and everything for me. Um, but I wanted to ask, like, in the moment of your fight with AJ, what was going through your mind during the fight, and then what went through your mind when, the decision was read out?
So I actually wasn't nervous. I thought because I never did anything in front of a crowd before. I was always the kid who was, really like socially awkward and all that. And when I was in there, like I was feeling myself, I didn't really feel the crowd at all. The crowd did not make me nervous at all. It was more of like I was going about it that like I can't get hit. I don't I like if I get hit, that's bad. That's what I was basically going for. And I learned from people after that, sometimes you have to take a hit to give like two more. And that's what I'm gonna be doing this fight. So yeah, in the middle of the fight, I was kind of like frozen a little bit, not wanting to throw as much. And after I was pretty devastated. I was pretty upset that I lost because also nothing against like OJ or Jose. They said after every round that I won. And at like when you're in there, like in the center, about to get your or about to get your hand raised or whatever, and you're like, I got this, and then he gets his hand raised, it sucks so much. But no, that's
Yeah.
that's basically what I felt after just devastation. But no, I look back on it, and I'm one of those people who think that everything happens for a reason, and I'm taking that AJ loss, and I'm gonna run with it, and I'm good. I'm just gonna use it as motivation, and that's what I've been doing. So
Yeah, that's good. No, that's good to hear. And obviously, I don't know what's going on, with AJ or why he pulled out or anything. But again, like I said, like this is a deserved opportunity. You won that fight, so obviously this is going to be a banger of a fight on Breakout. Yeah,
right,
man. So I also wanted to ask you how did you get involved with Breakout at first?
ICB, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was on Instagram one day and I looked at their story and they sent a link to their Discord. So I clicked on it and then I started making friends and connections within the ICB Discord, and people were talking about how they could get on Misfits, how we could all maybe like break out and get on Misfits, and they either said SCB which isn't really a thing anymore, but at the time it was SCB. And then Ascend Combat. So I hit up Ascend Combat, and I was like, "Yo, like you host an event? Can I fight on it?" And like first they brought me into their team as like kind of like a creator and whatever, and then Ascend changed from Ascend to Breakout, and they gave me the opportunity on 0-1 to fight Ivan Mills, and so I took that, I was gonna fight him, but then um me and Pat were on call, and he was like, "I don't think you should fight, because." It was kind of like a money issue. I couldn't really get to a boxing gym. I had no money and like I couldn't really get out there. So that's unfortunate. But then he gave me a second chance on 0-2. And yeah, I came through this time, got a full camp. And no, that's basically how I got involved in Breakout. I mean, they're like family.
Talk about that family aspect because I've seen on Twitter you guys almost all of you guys are like ride or die for each other. When one of you puts out a video, you guys support. When one of you puts out a tweet, you guys support. When you need to do posts or polls or anything like that, you guys like everyone's there to support. And despite any problems I've had with any people in Breakout or anybody or involved, like it's awesome to see like a fan base or not even a fan base but just like a family of people that are not only just boxers but are creators that uplift each other like that because I think that's like missing from a lot of these promotions and a lot of these scenes just not only in boxing but just in the social media aspect is that it's not really about support, it's about people trying to get themselves up, but you guys are like there for each other, and I think that's really really dope, and I think that needs to be pointed out a little more.
No, 100%, man. And obviously nothing against SCB or Outcast, but that's a reason I like Breakout more is because first off, there was so much damn drama with like Outcast and SCB like over in the UK. There's so much
Yeah,
drama. I'm not gonna get into it, but there's like drama and stuff. And I don't know, it just seems different from Breakout because Breakout, I don't know, it just seems like a whole family. I made tons of friends at O2 that I never thought I would make.
it's crazy thinking about it because I joined this scene like maybe like a month before Get Back Boxing '01, I think, and I was still like kind of like new to everything, but it's cool to see like how this has grown and how many people tune into these fights because now we have people on Twitter throwing out that Breakout '03 is going to be the small creator prime card. So having that
Uh,
label on there is it's cool to see that kind of build, and not only for Breakout but for the individual fighters like you, Tatakai, Zay Castro, Ant, Lezra, Pat, like all those guys. You guys are growing together, which I think is awesome.
yeah, the prime card, Breakout prime card. Not even, like half the fights have been announced yet, and they're really good ones. I mean, the ones we got so far, we got what Grimvus, Wonder, banger. All right, then we
Oh my
got
gosh,
Coach
yeah.
Joey, Coach Jose, banger. Then we got Pat, and then all the way from the UK, the boy Chapel's coming through, and obviously our main event, Rand versus Sean. That's gonna be a banger. We got
Yeah.
some more, dude. It's gonna be fireworks.
I think it's awesome that where you guys are able to extend the reach to UK now too, and you're having Chapel come over as well. So I think that'll be dope. I think that'll bring a little more of the UK fan base as well to kind of show some support for Breakout. Um,
Mhm.
have you ever considered making your own promotion like before doing any of this kind of Breakout stuff or anything like that? Like how there's like Rested, ICL, Death Sports, all that kind of stuff.
Before I got into this, I actually never considered it. And then my friend Royalty Boxing, he made his own promotion. And after that, I was thinking like, should I? But as of right now, I'm just gonna stick to fighting and being a creator. And maybe down the line, if I want to create my own promotion, I will. But as of right now, I'm just chilling.
Yeah, not too
So
much on the plate. Yeah.
and then yeah, because right now I'm obviously preparing for a fight. I create content. Obviously, work is a big part of it. And like just my own time to like keep my own sanity.
Yeah.
And then adding a promotion onto that was just, bro,
Yeah. Yeah,
a little crazy.
you definitely
So
need time for yourself. That is like important. That is number
I
one for
know,
sure.
I know, because I'm gonna be busy the next couple of days because I got filmed the awards show thing I'm doing, and I gotta
Oh
edit it.
yeah.
And I'm trying to get it out January 1st. So we'll see if I can do that.
I
What day
feel
is it?
appreciated to
Is
be
it
nominated, like despite being under the biggest duck category.
Oh yeah, I just want to say in those categories, like the negative ones, I did ask around, and that's what they gave me.
No, no,
I
I have
don't
no
go in
hate.
there. I'm like,
I think it
who's
was
the biggest
funny.
guy? You know?
I would have
Yeah,
taken it. I would have
yeah.
run with it. But
But no,
yeah,
I
no,
wanted to
dude.
add, I forgot to add a core. I was gonna add a category that's like best interviewer, but I forgot. There was some
Ah,
more I could add, but
yeah, man.
I
No,
wouldn't
that
know you from that one though.
no, I appreciate it though. But yeah, dude, I think
Yeah.
it's great that you're putting out that, I know a lot of people are doing like awards now, and I think it's cool to get people, not only just the fighters, but the community involved, because some of these people are younger that can't even fight. Some of these people just don't want to fight and like to, spectate and watch. So I think it's dope to get those people involved as well. Um, and I wanted to ask you one more thing before we go is that I want to know your message to Ant. Do you have a message to Ant Mills?
Um. Okay, so he does say that he's not underestimating me, and I don't believe that. I believe he is underestimating me. So that is gonna be your main downfall is underestimating me because I'm not the same fighter that fought AJ. And even you said I won. And so I mean, you also said that you think I will be your hardest fight. So I mean, let that speak for itself. But yeah, don't underestimate me, and I'll see you February 24th.
Thomas, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. I know it took a while for us to get this interview
Hmm.
sorted out and
Yeah.
everything, but I'm glad we did.
No, thank you for having me. I never really been interviewed before, and it feels weird but kind of cool. And no, yeah, it's an honor to be on this channel. Being interviewed. And no, thanks for having me, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you again for coming on, everybody. Thank you. Don't forget to go subscribe to Thomas's channels. They're awesome. I'm gonna link them in the description. And don't forget Breakout 03, co-main event, Ant Mills versus Thomas the Spartan. Let's go. Let's get
Yes, sir,
it.
baby.
Let's go.